Welcome back to the shop, guys. Let's talk axe prices in 2024. Let's get straight into this. Prices on eBay have plummeted since this time last year. Last summer, I started seeing them go down, and they're almost as low as I've ever seen. You've got your Connecticut patterns and your jerseys and your Tassies, and that stuff is still holding a higher price, but it's nothing compared to last year. So one of the big things that we're seeing is buy now prices are being posted. They're being posted lower, and then make an offer. Okay, so let's hit on this, and this goes for eBay, right? Most of the time over the past couple of years, there hasn't been any option to make an offer. Very few, maybe 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20. Well, now you can make an offer on most of these axe heads. They're just not moving on the auction. Okay, there's stuff that's ending in an hour from now, and nobody has bid on it. Okay, people just aren't buying them as much. I'm not sure why. I know the market's flooded with axes on eBay, and maybe, channels like this are bringing to light to people that you don't have to buy from eBay. You can go buy that same axe head for $1 to $10 at an estate sale. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But back to eBay. When it comes to make an offer, it says it right there. They're expecting an offer. You can lowball them. You can hit them at 50% of their asking price, which last year, I would hit them at 50%, 75% of what they're asking, max. Now it's getting down a little bit lower. You can ask for a better price. These guys are sitting on them. So ask for that, utilize that, communicate with them. You can go back and forth like 5 times making an offer, and they can decline and whatnot. On the subject of making offers, the other thing that you have available to you on eBay is, so we're going to go into a little side rant here, okay? Some of you guys that have watched the channel long enough know that it's one of my pet peeves is eBay sellers that don't know what they have, calling it something that it is not, okay? They're just using keywords and all this stuff. Well, you can send these guys a message. Almost every eBay seller out there, they have the app, and it's like a direct message. It's like texting to them, okay? So you can communicate with these guys. So when you see stuff out there and these guys are just being idiots, send them a message. Let them know, hey man, this is deceptive marketing, okay? These are just throwing out keywords that don't mean anything. You're lying. So off of that subject. The prices, they're just low. They're just low, and this is a good thing. We can expect to see these prices continuing to drop for a couple reasons. These sellers have a surplus of axe heads that they've been picking, and we're trying to sell for a super high price, and now they're sitting on them. Well, on top of that, they're still going out to do more picking. Tomorrow's Friday. They're going to go find more axe heads tomorrow. When you're picking them up for $1 to $5 at an estate sale, you're going to keep picking them up. So those, I expect the prices to plummet. Now, another thing to take into mind here, and this is a theory of mine, and I've noticed it with the YouTube channel, axe restoration seems to be more of a winter time, a fall. It really seems to kick off in the fall, what I've noticed in the analytics on this channel. And, I don't know, maybe the shed doesn't have AC and it's 100 degrees out there, and people are working more and they're camping and more family time, whatever it is. So there's less axe restorations, is my opinion, going on. So summer's a good time to buy. This summer is a great time to buy axe heads on eBay. Obviously, go buy them for $1 to $5 at the estate sales. One of the issues with the estate sales, yard sales, garage sales, is, here in the Sierra Nevada mountains, I can find double bits all day long, okay? I can find hewing hatchets, I can find regular hatchets, I can find a lot of Michigan patterns. I can find a fair amount of Dayton patterns. I have yet to find a single jersey pattern in the Sierra Nevada mountains. So if I want a jersey, that leaves me to eBay, okay? And I'm not sure what the Facebook marketplace thing is doing. I don't follow the Facebook axe groups. I stay off of Facebook. So I couldn't tell you what's going on there. If anybody has any information on what Facebook's doing and prices and whatnot, drop that in the comment section below. While you're at dropping a comment, man, hit that like button if this content is for you. If you're enjoying this, you'll help out the channel. Hit that like button. But yeah, so Facebook, now Reddit. Okay, Reddit, Axecraft subforum. Every once in a while, you'll get a guy on there selling an axe head, maybe a complete axe, but it's not a community. There's not a lot going on there. Somebody tried firing up a axe for sale Reddit subforum and it never took off. Etsy. I'm going to make this short and sweet. Okay. Imagine a 30-year-old soccer mom that's picking axes and thinks it's worth gold. Okay. That's what I think of when I think of people selling on Etsy. I haven't looked at that in a minute, but last time I looked, it was outrageous. You're seeing, no-name double bits for $200. Again, if anybody, follows Etsy and buys axe heads on Etsy, if I'm wrong on that, let me know. You drop that in the comment section also, right? So we're limited to our online stuff. Correction, I will say, I have watched some of Whiskey River Trading stuff. This is not a promotional video at all by Whiskey River. But I will say that those guys, Brandon gets in some frickin' fat crates of axes and axe heads sometimes, and those go at auction, okay? The benefit with that, I suppose, is that, you've got professional axe people going through these axe heads. So they kind of, and I think they've got like a grab bag. So I haven't followed that much. I've looked at some stuff. I've thought about bidding. I've seen some of those, I think it was last year, some of that stuff was going pretty cheap. But they get some cool stuff there. Let's see what else. So it keeps bringing me back to estate sales. Well, what is the value of an axe in 2024 at an estate sale? It's the same as last year and the year before and the year before and the year before and the year before. It's what you're willing to pay. And when you offer $1, most of the time they're going to take it. They may come at you with $5. I don't think I've ever had someone ask for more than $15 for an axe head. And I max out at 10. Okay, so all these guys that are selling on Etsy and eBay and Facebook and whatnot, they're picking these things up for $1. They're picking them up for $5. So that's something to take into account. Now, I'm not a damn communist, and I believe in a free market, and I believe in capitalism. And if they want to ask those crazy high prices, good for them, so be it. I don't have to pay that, you don't have to pay that. And it'll bite you in the butt when it comes to times like this, Now all of a sudden they're just not selling. They pissed off a lot of people, right? Guys asking $150 for just a regular old jersey pattern. So on that subject, so you've got your Connecticut's, your Hudson Bays, your Plum National patterns, and your jerseys. Okay, I would have to say that that's the big four as far as patterns go. You know what, I'm gonna throw in a fifth, so that would be a double bit cruiser, so a 2.5 pound cruiser. And those are still holding higher than what I would like to see, but they're still in a reasonable area. I'm seeing jersey patterns go for as low as $20-25 right now today, just looking at eBay today, which you couldn't have bought a jersey pattern this time last year for, if you got something under $50, it was beat. Connecticut's, those were going well over $100 consistently. I just don't think there's as many Connecticut's out there. There's a lot of jerseys out there. Hudson Bays, especially the Norlands, those are dropping down. You were seeing those things go for well over $100 for a head. And now I'm seeing stuff in the $50 range with a handle. And then your cruisers, right? So same kind of concept with the cruisers. I would. And then the national pattern also. There's a lot of nationals out there. People want to ask a tremendous amount for nationals, and I get it. It's a badass pattern. It's got that big old thick pole. It's a good bushcraft axe. It's a good throwing axe. And if you get into the the 3.5, 4.5 pounders, they make good rafting patterns or wedge bangers. So that's a great axe. But those are dropping too. Okay, so I'd imagine that those big five have gone down a solid 50%, and I expect them to keep dropping. This video, why are we doing this video? Is a good time to buy. Okay, it's a good time to buy. Axe heads don't go bad, right? Put some oil on them, they'll keep for years. So it's a good time to buy. If you're just getting into this, get something cheap. You know, like I'm saying, we're seeing $10 Michigan patterns, you know, the wood slashers for 10, 15 bucks. Still got some red paint on them. So if you're just getting into this type of thing, you know, get into those cheaper axes. You know, if you're gonna play around with them, or if you got the money, buy whatever you want, right? So yeah, this video is about motivation. Get out, find some axe heads, right? Get the flea market. You know, that's what we didn't touch, was the flea markets. Okay, so the flea markets from last year to this year, I've only been to one flea market this year. Prices haven't changed. They're still in the $20 range where I'm at. I've seen some flea market stuff on YouTube where people are asking absolutely insane prices for axes. But look, where I'm at, I'm still seeing flea market axes with a handle go for $20. And again, any of you guys that are hitting the flea markets, if you've got prices that you're seeing a fluctuation, if it's gone up or down, drop that in the comment section and let us know. You know, so that's part of about this channel is other people being able to put input in. You know, I don't know everything. I'm still learning you know, we're going to learn till the day we die, right? But I love seeing it. I don't see it on the shorts, but on these long form videos, we see some really good sharing of information. And I'll just call out Tyler Snyder. If you guys ever see any of this stuff that he contributes in the comment section, the guy's like an encyclopedia, okay? And I've learned a lot from that guy. So Tyler, if you're watching this, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, keep it up, dude. That's exactly what we want to see on this channel and in the comment section. So anyway, that's that. If you guys are not subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button, and then you will see more of these videos in your feed. And then YouTube will start feeding you, right? And if you guys like the content, again, hit that thumbs up. Helps the channel out, trying to grow the channel still. And get out, get some axes. Have a good day.